The loan associate Integrity Capital. We're going to talk about once something's closed, just the way that we track it here so you can understand the logging plus, and you won't be logging much of this, but there'll be a section that'll be important for your compensation. So on the left side, obviously we have the year up here. It's going to be for 2020. You'll put this is the amount we've done for the year. The name of the deal, the individual's name, the bank who actually funded the loan, the lender's name, title company's name, title officer, the date it funded, we'll track the loan amount, and then the gross fee, and then who it was originated by, so we can track that. If there's a referral fee from the lender, we want to accumulate that too. That doesn't happen that often, but every so often it might. And so the gross commission will go here, okay? Now, you might close, 2 or 3 loans during the pay period. It might go for a while and then you close 2 or 3 loans. So we will cumulatively total the gross commission paid for the pay period, okay? Because if you remember, we talked about before, if you close something 3 days before and we get paid, the company gets the check in their hand, then you'll be paid that pay period. If you close and it doesn't happen till after the pay period, it'll roll into the next one. So it's just important for you to understand that because we do payouts every other Friday. So you'll have the total gross commission paid for you. So you look at your splits. We've talked about that in another video just on, is it 55%, 60%, 65%? What is that amount? So we track it here. What was the pay period? So if you were on a draw, not everybody is, but if you were on a draw, whether that was a physical draw or if there was like, W-2, then we'll track the pay period there, which ones go for that period. So if it's been like a month and you've been paid for a month, we're going to track that pay period because we're going to go all the way back to the prior time that you were paid, and then the deduction, then it starts again. So we just keep paying every month until we've agreed that that goes away. But if for whatever period that you haven't been, that wasn't reimbursed to the company because it's a draw, then that will be deducted for that period of time here. So we'll figure out what that deduction amount is, total, and then if there is a credit to Integrity Capital that's owed to us, okay, or if there's a credit to the loan associate that we owe to you, sometimes there might be discrepancies. And then here will be the net payable commission to the loan associate, okay? So if, for example, let's say that you had a draw that was $10,000 and you got a commission check for $8,000. Well, then that would be a credit to Integrity Capital here of $2,000 that's still owed, okay? Now, if it's, obviously if it was, you've been paid $8,000 and you got a commission of $10,000, then we owe you $2,000. That will be part of that. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. We can walk through it further, but that's the general gist of it is you'll have a total amount that's paid to you. So if it's, just for the sake of discussion, let's just say it's $10,000 based on your split. We'll put the draw period, so let's say it's from 1/1/20 to 2/1/20. We'll put the total amount that is to be reimbursed. So let's just say that that's $6,000, okay? Or let's just say it's, $2,000. If there's no credits, like if you don't owe us anything from an error discrepancy, That's 0 there, 0 here if there's no discrepancies that we owe you. And so what would happen here is we would owe a check to you for the difference here. So $8,000 would go out on that pay period that we received the funds. So that sort of just gives you an idea when we close something, how it works with respect to you being compensated with respect to like the tangible way we walk through this, just so you understand your compensation a little bit more. So that's the video, and if you have any further questions, obviously ask your manager. We're happy to clarify.